Boom. Okay, got him. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. This is actually a promised deck that I mentioned a while back. The Goblin Dragons, the Dragon Goblins, the Doblin Dragons, Goblin Dragons. We have Khans of Tarkir, or Tarkir Dragonstorn coming up pretty soon, in like a month, really, 30 days maybe. And dragons are going to only get better. And I noticed there was a lot of synergy between goblins and dragons in Magic currently. And also, by the way, it's an achievement. So this will actually help you grind to the achievement if you want to do that. It is a goblin aggro deck with the high-end perk of throwing fire out at the finisher, which is a really, really fun surprise at the end people aren't expecting. So some fun synergy here. So before we get down to this one, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe. It's just going to happen. That's a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for a live stream of goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Both places. You can check me out. Yeah, we'd love to have you. Hit that bell. You'll be notified. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes. If, guys, I see you saying, what should I do? I need help. You need help, go to the Discord. That's where our community lives. We'd love to have you there. And, of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, you go down to the AetherHub, and we got you squared away. So, what are we going to be doing? What is Goblin Dragon? Well, I've taken the basic shell of my previous Goblin deck. I've adapted it a little bit. It's also rotation proof, by the way. First things first are 1-drops. Brastronaut and Grease Wrench are great 1-drops. Also, I like that they're Goblin Riot Girls with like punk jackets that are like beating the shit out of everyone. So that's fun. 1 red, 1/1, Goblin Warrior Menace. This is a really good one. This is Start Your Engines, and there's actually going to be a little trick to get you think, Jay, I can't afford dragons. What do you mean? We're doing aggro. How are we going to afford? Don't worry, I got you. Start Your Engines. That's going to pump up your max speed, and this has double strike if it has max speed. This is also pumpable with Menace. Very, very dangerous card late in the game. If you do get it, it can sneak under with that Menace and get pumped 2 or 3 times to do a crazy amount of damage when it get in there. That's a great 1-drop. We're also going to go with Grease Wrench Goblin. Just 3 of these. I don't think you need as many. It's an uncommon 2/1. I like that it's very aggressive like that. Red Exhaust. Creature Goblin Artificer. The exhaust ability on her is going to be 1 red and 2, which is you discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many and put a 1/1. She becomes a 3/2, and you get to draw the card. So if you have a bunch of dupe cards in your hand, you got a bunch of trash you don't need or a bunch of mana or whatever, toss it, get her pumped up, and then swing in again. Now, the burn spells we're going to be running, I'm going to go with Burst Lightning. I actually might do 4 Burst Lightning and 1 less, or even just 1 more. Early removal is kind of important, especially direct removal. I like this one that can scale with the game, especially when we're going to do a big mana trick, especially with Twin Flame coming up at the end. You can win. If you get Twin Flame and you hit for 4, you're doing 8 damage. So 2 damage to Faith can be extremely useful, 4 damage to Anywhere. I like Burst Lightning on that one. It's very useful. The other removal we're going to go for is Abrade. Why specifically Abrade instead of like Lightning Bolt? I'm running into a lot of artifacts. It's 3 damage to target creature. I don't really need to go face too much. I'm sure you can do Lightning Bolt, but frankly, the modality of being able to crack artifacts is kind of super useful in this respect. I kind of want that more than, you know, just straight damage. So that's why I'm going to choose Abrade. But again, removal and burn is going to be the taste. So as far as new goblins, we're going to be doing Draconautics Engineer. And this was kind of the synergy that I was thinking of with this. We have a Draconautics Engineer 1 red and 1 2/2 Goblin Artificer with the exhaust as everyone else gets haste until the end of turn. And the other exhaust is we get a Dinosaur Dragon. It creates it. 1 green, 1 red, and 3. We get a 4/4 dragon creature with flying. We could actually activate both exhausts and it would be flying with haste. It is a nice pocket dragon. So you have basically the whole mascot of this deck, a goblin strapping a rocket on top of a dragon and flying away with it. That's the energy we're trying to bring here. That's the madness we're trying to bring with Draconautics. And it is extremely useful, especially giving something else haste, especially if we bring the big boys up, and magically pulling a dragon out of nowhere. That'll really synchronize well with Terror of the Peaks. So that's a really good one is there too. I'm throwing one Dragon Lord Servant because people would go, how come you didn't run Dragon Lord Servant? That's a goblin and a dragon too. Yeah, the main reason I don't run him as much is because he dies constantly. People know what's coming. When you play this card on turn 2 or turn 3, people are like, uh-oh, someone's going to drop some heat here soon. Yeah, you know, it's it kind of signals what you're doing. It is a goblin, and it does benefit from all the other goblin things that we have, but it does kind of tell it's kind of a dead giveaway. So instead of that, I've gone with Sear Slicer. Now, Sear Slicer is very powerful. This is another on-site type of guy. People always kind of kill him right away because they're scared of him. They know that he's going to bring some serious power. 1 red and 1, 2/1 Sear Slicer Goblin Warrior. At the beginning of your end step, he has the raid ability. If you've attacked, you create a 1/1 red goblin token. We're going to be generating some tokens, and part of the reason we want to do that is because I think it's funny to do that with Terror of the Peaks. So all these extra goblins coming in each turn, or these cheap cards being played, all are doing small little, missile strikes, little rocket barrages on our opponent as well with direct damage that gets multiplied by Twin Flame. So he is going to, as long as you've attacked, he is going to generate tokens, which is going to be fantastic. And he synchronizes really nicely with Howl Squad Heavy. Now, he is going to be a key important part of this deck. 1 red and 2/1, start your engines, Goblin Mercenary. Other goblins you control have haste. Very, very useful to pump everyone else with haste. And when at the beginning of combat on your turn, you create a 2/2 red goblin creature token. That token attacks this combat is able. It has to go in and do what it does. And then for max speed, you get to tap him and add 1 red for each goblin you control. So it's giving you a huge amount of mana that you can spend on what? On dragons. The idea is that maybe we can get to max speed on turn 3 or 4. Turn 5, we can tap, put in a dragon, or put in 2 dragons and a bunch of other creatures and really, really start ripping and gripping on them. We can use that extra mana sink, because I'm like, what do you need? What if you're running a goblin deck? What do you need that much mana for? And I was like, well, let's just play big creatures with it. That makes sense. Let's hit the exhaust. Let's pump everyone. Let's have all the mana to play the monstrously big sky gods that we need, and then pump them and throw more stuff out there. He also creates that token every turn, which is going to synchronize nicely. Dropkick Bomber, I'm going to go with this one. 1 red and 2/3 other goblins, a +1/+1 across the board. Until the end of turn, another target goblin you control gains flying. Whenever this creature deals combat damage, sacrifice it. I have used this ability before on the Brash Burnout, especially if I pump for like a 3/1 flying and menace. We want to make sure that damage gets across. We do 6 damage. It's 3 double strikes, so it's 6 damage. That could win a game right there. So you do like to use that to pump everyone else. Then we have the big boys. We got Terror of the Peaks and Twin Flame. Terror of the Peaks is interesting because he is a huge threat, and when you have a lot of cheaper cards that are generating tokens every turn, he has a lot of utility. 2 red and 3/5/4 creature, dragon, flying, spells your opponent's cast that target costs 3 additional life. He just punishes you. He doesn't have ward, but you have to pay the life to kill him, which is extremely useful. And then whenever another creature you control enters, this creature deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. So now you're talking about, if you have Dropkick Bomber out, all the other goblins come in as more power. You're playing an extra goblin a turn with Sear Slicer. He's throwing 2 fire down range. You're throwing 1 every turn with Howl Squad. He's throwing 1 or 2 fire down range. You see the kind of synchronization that you're getting. Even when you're just playing little stuff, you put down Terror, you activate Howl Squad, put down Terror, and then activate, Draconic's Engineer, and another dragon pops out for 4/4, and he does 4 damage downrange. So you can see kind of the synchronization effect that you're getting all through there. Then we're going to finish with the Twin Flame, the new card. The new card from Foundations, 2 red and 3, same price for the 5-drop right here. 3/5 flying dragon. If a source you control will deal damage to an opponent or permanent an opponent controls, it deals double damage instead. Guys, I want to let you know, if you ever see the word double in a card, if you ever see anything say double, it's going to do double, or it's going to double this or double that, it is a busted card, okay? It's only a 3/5. But now you're talking about a situation that if you're going on a wide board, if that's what goblins do, they go wide, they spread out. You have like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 goblins swinging in. All that one ping of damage is all of a sudden doing 2 damage. It's doubling. All that sacrifice, every single card that comes in when Terra is out on the board, it's doubling it. It is an insane fire. It is an insane hail of fire right there. Just an absolute rain of fire. Great movie about dragons, by the way. That really, really pumps it. That's why we're going 4 of him. It's a great way to just suddenly surprise at the end. Bring that extra heat in, no pun intended. Burst lightning, you know, it does 4 damage. You just finish him off with that. You know, any kind of... everything becomes that much more lethal. Any goblin, any swarm of the goblins getting across the line and hitting your opponent is just getting that much more lethal, doing that much dead damage when you drop the Twin Flame. And that's what we're going to want to do right there. So, 19 mountains, 2 Cavernous Souls. I say we choose Goblin or Dragon, and a Soulstone Sanctuary, as you want to do right there, as it goes. So, that's what we're going to be running. If we're going to talk about our sideboard, we'll talk about our stats first. Oh my goodness, how you doing, Silent Snow? 21 creatures, 24 goblins, warriors, and dragons. 7 dragons right there, 31 altogether, 8 instant, 22 lands. It is an alchemy deck. No, it's a standard deck. I was playing it in the alchemy queue because, frankly, I'm tired of getting Sunfalled, and I'm tired of Pixie Bounce, and you don't run into that as much in the alchemy queue. So please forgive me for not wanting to experience that 1,000 more times. The standard queue is absolutely screwed right now. So this is, in fact, rotation proof. So I had a little extra challenge of making it rotation proof on top of everything else. So if you want to invest in it, if you're worried about spending the wilds on it, know that it's going to be good to go for like another 3 years. You're not gonna have the problem in September or October or whatever. What is it? August? Whenever rotation is, you're not gonna have the problem of these cards being no good anymore. So this is Goblins, Dragons, as it were. 8 instants. It's just creatures, instants, and mountains. As simple as can be. Pumping up that fire, pumping up that damage as we go. If we talk about our sideboard, Dynamite Diver I'm not mad at for the explosion. Grease Wrench, another one. Torch the Tower. Dragon Fodder is not terrible to create 2 of them. You know, it does fit thematically, and I love the theme right there. I wish it was an instant. Dragonlord Servant, I'm not mad at another one in there. Kickoff Celebrations is actually pretty cool. Because you can discard a card and draw 2, and then everyone gets haste. You can sacrifice it. And Witchstalker Frenzy for the big hit on your attack right there. So if you want to really hit someone out, if you want to hit someone out for 5, that is what I would kind of do for there. So you have a little bit of flexibility. You can go up and down on things. The idea is to have a quick low end, swarm them out, and then finish with a lot of damage. You want to really bring these in as the X factor that is going to just kind of bring out that extra damage, that extra power, just knock them over the edge. Because I felt like with goblins, we'd hit them a lot of times and we'd get them on the ropes and they'd recover. We just want to make sure we'll bring the fire burners to make sure they do not recover from whatever we throw at them next. So that is going to be the Goblin Dragon. Goblin Drogon. I spelled both of them wrong, so Goblin Drogon. There we go. We're going to get into it, guys. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. We're on our way to Mythic right now. Here we go. It is a standard deck. It is not alchemy. I'm just playing in the alchemy queue because standard rank sucks. Here we go. I get a lot as I go, what's your name? They go, what is your name? I say, J Villain. And they go, okay, is that your nickname? I say, no, it's J Villain, Jayvillan. And then they always misspell it because they add an I. It's not supposed to actually have an I. I added the I in. It's Villan. And then I go, no, that's actually wrong. It's a whole thing. Grease Wrench Goblin. Boom. Boom. Okay. And turn. We'll wait. Let's see what we want to do here. Count on luck. Ooh. Draconautics. Boom. Boom. Okay, got that. You may exile the top card, count on luck. He's gonna go wild here. Fanatical Firebrand. Yeah, they're pretty cool looking. Do it again, man. Hit me with something good here, man. Do it. Pop, lock, and drop it like you know you would. Spend all your mana on this shit. I want you to completely wring out your mana. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought. Terran Peaks. Speed. Krenko. Great Malenko. Yeah, done. Oh, if you have any semi-budget decks. Ooh, geez, I apologize. Thank you for Buggyman. Thank you for doing mod queue for me. So I haven't done a budget deck in a while. I do have some older ones. Let me pull one out for you. I haven't done... Oh, yeah. I have a great budget deck. That's very close to the one that I was just running, that Orzhov deck. I have a fantastic one for you. It is fairly cheap. You do need 4 rares. It's going to be one of the best 4 rares that you ever spend in your life. You do need them, but everything else is fucking dirt cheap. Let me put it out there for you. That's called the Cheap Death. That is Orzhov Ultra Drain. You have to have Raise from the Past. If you can't raise the past, if you can't run Raise the Past, don't even fucking bother. It will absolutely grind up. It is meta. It is 100% meta deck. You will win games with it. You will destroy people. Yeah, I'm running 23 lands. I could run 22, but you can't account for bad luck, really. You know? We'll keep going, though. I feel like we're onto something here. I feel like we are not doing terrible. I don't think we're doing that bad. I think that the removal situation is not great, but we're doing good considering. Boom. Yeah, as expected. They're gonna kill everything coming out the gate. We'll do Dropkick Bomber. Okay. If we can get to the point where we can go wide while avoiding the removal, we're okay. Here we go. Sacrifice 2 creatures, that one and that one. Generate. Okay. Yeah. See? It's not terrible. Yeah, they want that thing, Chris Chaos. I thought about that. They really emphasized how they wanted it to steal cards. They wanted it to literally take cards away from you as a mechanic. Because that is something you can normally do in Magic. They just kind of codified it. So I don't know. I wish it didn't. I wish it did take mana, and you could heist out. It was kind of feast or famine. You could accidentally heist out a bunch of fucking garbage, Like, imagine you played a big heist card and you pulled 3 mana, and it's like, okay, well, I can ramp a little faster now, but that wasn't really anything that good. I feel like that would be a huge nerf to it, but I don't know. Draconautics, jeez. They give me these weird hands, man. Alright, I'll go for it. Give me these weird fucking hands, dude. Yeah, it should gain and drain 1. It should not do 2. That's my biggest issue with it. Here's Bounce to fuck me over again. As soon as you see Storm Chaser, you know they're running fucking Bounce. He's gonna run a Bounce removal. He's gonna either run that Sacrifice play or he's gonna do... oh, he didn't. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do nothing. No attacks. End turn. Rhineborn. Okay. Okay. Leave the Nightmare. Why am I not allowed to see this card? Okay. Target creature gets -5, -5. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Twin Flame. It seems that when we hit... It seems like when we try to run goblins, we hit all fucking removal madness. Like, I feel like that is like the name of the game anytime that we ever try to run goblins. Like, the MMR, the matchmaker, is just like, hey, what if I just fucking smashed everything you did? What about that? What if we just fucking smashed every single card that you had immediately out the gate? This is a phenomenon for goblins. Did I get this much removal done when, well, I can't make a video out of Warzone Bats. I did yesterday and everybody hated it, so that's the other problem. So the real question is, how do I get to that point where every single card is not being smashed out of the gate? I can go wide, but it doesn't matter. They smash everything that even helps go wide. So it's like, you know, what's he going to bring back? He's going to bring back the End? Oh, that works. He should run in on me, man. You should run in on me. Let's say Dragon. Let's do that. You should run the End. That out. It actually thins my deck quite a bit. What's he gonna run now? He needs a removal for this. Prop Synthetic Memory. Draws a card. He only has blue left. No blocks. Boom. Alright, we gotta take a land out of this deck. That's a win, but just barely. We gotta cut a land, guys. We are winning, but I think we do need to shirk a land. Hey, we got Chaos complete. Chaos complete. Chaos and Fury. What is this one? Cast Goblins or Dragon. Yeah. Yeah. Who needs more crads? Alright. We're gonna shirk a land here, guys. We're gonna cut one. We're gonna cut one. we're gonna put in another grease wrench. We're gonna see what happens here. Oh, 42-second wait. Thank you for following Montem Sola. I almost wanted to say Monte Cola because that's where my brain went. Monte Cola. Thank you for following. All right, well, we said no less lands. We got less lands. We get hit two big boys here. This is gonna be the glove game, and we're drawing nothing but fucking heavies. That's what I do. I take a land out that's gonna give me heavies. That's gonna do it. Okay, this kill you. Fresh or not. Boom. Alright, please give me a goblin right here, man. I have so many goblins. I just want to play some of them. Wobble Gobbos. There's Ember Heart. So he's doing mice. Might of the Meek. He's gonna pump and dump. He gets a fucking thing there. He gets an insane value. Please give me a fucking... Oh my god. This is really frustrating. This is really frustrating, guys. This is really frustrating. This is really fucking frustrating. Why do I draw such shit hands? And why do I get nothing but lands when I play this deck? Like, what is really going on here? This is really fucking frustrating. This is really fucking frustrating, man. There's Hollow Squad Heavy, fucking five turns too late. Okay, we need to retool a little bit here because we're just drawing like shit. I think the high-end dragons need to come down a little bit. I think there's actually meat on the bones here that we can absolutely hit somewhere we need to hit, but I don't think that we're quite there yet. I think we're good, but I think we need to be great. So, let's run under the hood real quick here. Let's run those down just a bit, and let's put in the Hydra. Oh, we can't. The Hydra is not in here anymore, huh? Dragon. What other cheaper dragons could we run? The Horde Master? No. Dracosaur? Do we have any like 4-drop dragons? Dragon Lord Servant. No, the cheapest we have is the 5-bangers. Cheapest we have is the 5-bangers. Cloaked Revelers. Only 2 more permanents enter this turn. Dragon Lord is... We can throw some Dragon Lord Servant in there. It's not great. Let's do 4 Twin Flames. Let's throw our Dragon Lords in there. Let's just muddle with the mix a little bit and see if we can't get a good run on them, right? What should I spend it on? Gold or crystals? Color challenges? What do you mean, gold or crystals? Spend what on? Your money? I don't quite understand that question. Here's the econ video in case you wanted to see it. Dun, 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 dun. Get packs, yeah, don't worry about fucking cosmetics. Paths of the Dead. Okay. Cavern of Souls. Got that. Boom. Oh, he's running bats on me. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna say Goblin. Okay, we'll do that. Deep Cavern fucking value. He'll probably take, if he's smart, he'll take a Braid. He'll either take a Braid or Howl Squad. He won't fall for Dropkick or Terror. Those are the most dangerous ones. He'll probably take a Braid. He took Howl Squad. That's a smart move. It's a fucking powerful card. Big hit. Essence Channeler. Boom. Triumph. Loss. It's not worth the trade, man. It's not worth. Oh, he traded. Okay. He's gonna do a res, probably erase the past. No, he did a Star Scrape. Interesting. Alright, if you're going to do that, I'm going to do Terror. He'll probably play removal on it, but he'll lose 3 life doing that. There's Raise. Got that. Seersucker. Kill me with my own tech. Kill me with my own tech, huh? Boom. All lightning. Boom, boom. Kills that. Sacrificer. Run in on me. Hit me for 2. Want it. Twin Flame. I will take Twin Flame. We're going to go in with you. Hit for 2. Boom. Boom. Go wide. Please be a land. Be a land and fuck it all up. If it's Erase the Past, we're dead. It's a Star Scrape. Okay. He's going with that. Here's the Twin Flame. Nobody makes my own spend my own mana. Generator. Alright. What's he got? Deep Cavern fucking value. He's gonna gain. Drain. Boom. Okay, got him. Got him. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's why I said he's killing me with my own tech. Killing me softly with my tech. Killing me softly with my tech. Spelling my whole life with his words. Killing me softly. With my bats. Pink Pony Club. I still got Pink Pony Club in my head, guys. I apologize for that. I'm still thinking of Chapel Roan. Chapel Roan. Coin. My friend Flicka. We're gonna do Howl Squad. Going wide on the squad here. Boom. All attacks. All aboard the Pain Train. He's gonna do a Flame Sweeper or a big Crusher right here, or some sort of monstrous fucking play. He's got 8 mana. No, he does Sapphire Collector of all things. Sapphire Collector of all things. So we're gonna do this. Hard lock him out there. Copy Maverick. What's the hard deck? Almost got full speed there. Hey, look at who we got here. Terror. Look at who we got here. Mr. Terror. And we're going to do this. We're going to push. Nice. Okay, now we're feeling ourselves. Do. Very nice. Oh, I already got that one, David Salazar. I got that one playing Mono Black, as you may or may not know. I enjoy playing from time to time. Not a bad one right there. I like Seersucker on there. Boom, boom. If he doesn't kill everything that I have immediately, which is the worst weakness of goblins, then we might be okay. He's gonna kill everything immediately, which is, as we know, the worst weakness of goblins. Yeah, if you can't Cavern of Souls, you know, do what you can. I do Cavern of Souls as more of a you know, a whatchamacallit, preventative measure, so to speak. More of a method of And blue is going to pop its head up eventually, so... Oh. Each creature and each planeswalker. Ooh, that's going to be tough. Attacks. That's going to be fucking terrible. Whenever it attacks it, it does that. We're going to have to do what we do, because that's going to kill the shit out of us. He's going to kill every single one of my creatures. Yeah, this thing is fucking monstrously powerful. He's going to nuke me. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I got nothing for that. Hey, what's up, Lady Wave? Lady Wave, I am, just alchemy things. Lady Wave, I am making a deck for my YouTube channel. It's going to be up tomorrow on YouTube. So you're going to get a full shakedown, breakdown, and the deck list right now. We're doing an Alchemy Goblins trying to push Mythic with it. It's actually a standard deck. It has no alchemy cards in it. I just enjoy playing in the Alchemy Cube much more than the current one, so... How you doing, Egotistical? What's up? Nathaniel Smith, how you doing? This is not an alchemy deck. This is a standard deck. And also, that's not the right attitude. I don't know whoever told you that alchemy's bad. It's really delicious. And the alchemy play queue is way better than standard. I'm sorry. There's no Sunfall. There's no fucking Sunfall in alchemy, bro. Bro, there's literally no... You can just put out cards on the board and you never have to worry about a Sunfall ever. You're telling me that that makes it worse? I don't believe you. I don't believe you not for 1 second. It is obviously better with no Sunfall. Just that alone makes it fucking worth it. Just that fact alone is sells me on just playing the Alchemy Cube. But as I said, this is a standard deck. This is a standard deck. You can play this 100% in standard. There's no alchemy cards in it. I just don't want to get Sunfall every fucking second. But either way, Lady Wave. Lady Wave sounds like... Can I tell you what Lady Wave sounds like? Lady Wave sounds like a lost style of like 1990s or like 1980s electronica. Like they're like, yeah, he was a well-known Lady Wave artist in Greenwich Village. You know what I mean? And he used to play Lady Wave shows all the time. Why play creatures? Play discard? You actually have to have a win con with that, though. What's worse, Sunfall or Simic decks? Simic as a concept as a whole. Sunfall is a card, so it's hard to say which is worse. Simic is a individual card responsible for a lot of pain and anguish, but Sunfall is a particular. I mean, Simic is a concept. Oh well, there you go. I figured out, I sussed it out without even anybody telling me. I was a big fan of Lady Wave back in the 90s. That late core Lady Wave, you know, coming in. I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. I'm just making up shit. Alright, so that is uncounterable, which I'm sure he's not happy about. So we are going to make a Gobbo Wobbo. We're going to go in. Boom. He's probably going to try to run something on me. He's gonna do, this town ain't big enough for the both of us. Goodbye. Alright, so we are positive with it. He's probably going to play removal on that, which is, you know, it's whatever, but... Oh, it's Valve Reanimator, so we're probably just going to fucking lose. If he just plays nothing but removal and Reanimator, then we'll just lose. I don't think we have the muscle to push through that. Yeah. Boom. He's gonna zombify. Oh, he's gonna cycle Perforator Crocodile. Catch you later, alligator. Boom. Okay, if he can bring back Perforator, we're in bad shape. He's gonna stab wound everybody. Apparently cannot. So we're going to activate Seersucker. Oh, he's going to do Live or Die right away. If he's on the table, you've already lost, 'cause he's my Valgavoth. Yeah. If he's on the table, you've already lost. He's my Valgavoth. Alright, that's actually not a horrible hand. If we get the third mana, we're good to go. But that's a mighty big if, boys. That's a mighty big if, boys and ghouls. That's a huge if. That you can't even believe the side of that fucking if. for Astronaut's gonna put the heavy down. Burst Lightning, Goblin Breeze Catcher. I bet this is gonna be a bounce. Okay, so he had nothing. He milled down. He milled down. Okay, that makes sense. Well, we take those. 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not doing terrible. We're holding our own in Diamond 2. Hey, I go first with no good early plays. Love it. Boom. I got a lot of 1-drops, but they don't like to come out in the first turn. And they're scared of that. They don't like that. All right, let's do Astronaut. Boom. Very nice. Very useful to drop my 1-drop immediately so I can play it again. Great use of resources there. Okay, so what is he going to counterspell? That's the real question, because he's got the counterspell ready to go. Let's try Dragon Lord's Servant. See that delay? That's what we're looking for right there. That's called the counterspell pause. There's some sort of instant or sorcery. See? Boom. So we didn't want to lose Howl Squad because this guy is telegraphing his moves. This is very important lessons, guys, here. I hope you're paying attention. We have 3 Howl Squads, so we're going to try for it. Boom, that one gets down because he already wasted his counterspell. Boom. We'll try Dropkick Bomber next turn. You're gonna want to look for that counterspell pause. You're gonna want to look for that. He's gonna do Omen Path Journey. 5 different lands. Dropkick Bomber is gonna accelerate. Do a shitload of mana. Okay. Let's do this. Speed. Okay. Luxa Body. Scry. Alright. And he's dead. Not bad. The power of going first. All right, guys, we're going to leave it right there for tonight. Not terrible. I think there's something there, and frankly, I think it's only going to get better as we get probably more crazy goblins and dragons as we go. I really do like finishing with a very, very strong Terror of the Peaks Twin Flame hit on here. The goblins is already pretty good tech to begin with, and they synchronize very nicely. And just bringing in an extra X factor really just kind of amplifies it when you're not getting hit with 80 pounds of removal constantly. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it right there for tonight, guys. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.